Hi guys, this is Anand Hasbi, and I'd like to welcome you guys to the new series. This series is called, I forgot the name of the series also. I think it's Campfire series with the Ramblers, I think. So yeah, I guess I'm talking the series is going to be set up is that I'm going to open the floor up for some questions, okay? So I think this weekend, what happened was as other content creators, what we always do is we go on the I guess YouTube to see what are the trending contents out there. And I think to my surprise, I actually saw two stocks which was trending. And if you guys have following my channel for about 4 or 5 months, maybe, you will see that I have been heavily talking about these two names exchange. Over here, I think I made an episode of acquiring DNEX for about 20 cents, and I made also another episode on how I think 3 times or 2.5 times from I guess initial investment period. But having said that, however, DNEX is I could see more and more people actually covering DNEX. Just this month, I think, or just this week, I saw a lot of people starting to cover DNEX. Just to note, we covered that particular stock 4 months ago, and should you guys maybe actually enter into the trade, you guys would be sitting nicely on gains of 4 times with regards to DNEX. So I think I picked that particular stock was that I believe that the government, when I saw the last lockdown, right, I noticed that the government was heavily talking about going towards the digital being and Malaysians to actually go in the digital space. And one of the reasons why I picked DNEX, right, this is the most important, was that DNEX is a government. That is one of the reasons why I picked that particular stock. And like I said, we sold off that particular stock. Not at the 80-cent level, I think. I think about 70 or 60 cents, somewhere around there. I think if you guys look at the older episodes, you guys will know I'm very transparent with my stock holdings and gains I've made, right? So that's the first stock that I noticed that a lot of people were talking about just this weekend when we already discovered the stock 4 months ago. The next stock which I also noticed is which is being picked up by a lot of investors right now is this stock, oil and gas stock called Hibiscus, right? And Hibiscus right now is about 72 cents. So I think, to be fair, for all of us to study and learn from why I do certain things, right? And so that this will be a fruitful campfire session, is that I want to tell you why I actually picked, I guess, Hibiscus. Okay, so one of the reasons why I actually looked at the oil and gas sector, a lot of companies could not interact with one another, right? Business to business, business to consumers, they could not move their products, or there was very little movement, right? So when there's very little movement, the indirect I guess person which get at worse from this particular trend is the transport companies. And when transport companies actually stop moving their products, right, there is a trickle down effect to the oil and gas players. And when there's a trickle down on the demand for crude oil, or maybe oil or maybe petroleum, right, for people to move back and forth, what's going to happen is there's going to be a drop. So again, I think that was 5-6 months ago. So I actually started talking about Hibiscus at the 60-cent level, and right now everyone is talking about it. So if you guys would have followed me in, I guess, my earlier episodes, I think you guys would have profit quite handsomely with regards to that particular trade. Again, I have already told, I guess, the rationale of me buying that particular stock. Okay, go to the third I guess news which came up. I just want to tell you guys just a quick process of how I pick stocks. Typically, there's this wave. You have to look at the wave as the demand and supply. So if you think that the demand is going to shoot up for that particular product, always invest in the lower level before the big demand shoots up, right? So you notice a lot of money. So at this point in time, I think when everyone is talking about that stock, typically I'm out the stock already. So full disclosure, I'm out of DNEX, and also I'm out of Hibiscus. I think in future episodes, I'll show you guys just a little bit of my portfolio lah, so we can actually learn from each other. The final news is this. I guess on the final side of things, during the Euro, what happened was there was a footballer, very popular footballer, which actually set for a press conference. And in that press conference, I think it actually picked up a lot of wind in the internet space, where he sat down. He saw 2 bottles of, a black carbonated drink, which I shall not mention, and he put it aside. And after that, if you look at the stock you look at the stock price for that particular stock, it actually dropped by about 30%. Okay, so I guess what I want to say over here, as one little commentary, what I want to say is that for some entrepreneurial space, right? I know as an accountant, I was trained as a see the immediate, I guess, benefit. It actually is a very powerful tool for companies to actually help with their sales. If any of you guys are invested in the US market, maybe with the sell down of that particular company, full disclosure, I have no holdings in that particular stock, and as an analyst, I have not researched that particular stocks. Like I said, I have for that particular stock. So I guess that wraps up the little campfire session. And like I said, this is going to be an open session. And I'll just kind of open the floor to any questions, if there's any questions. Okay, this is the part where it's a bit awkward for me to actually next time so that I can actually drink for a couple of seconds and let you guys gather your thoughts or ask questions. Okay, so moving forward, I think I'm going to have this campfire session where we all going to sit down and which I did was through reading a lot and getting a lot of good ideas. That's basically essential of really good investing, better investors, or maybe be better entrepreneurs in the future, right? It's all about ideas and acting upon ideas. So I thought, how to YouTube. That's one of the reasons why you can see me looking back and forth. I'm actually looking at 2 cameras. Okay, guys, thanks for the thumbs up. Thank you for coming on this particular live session. I really appreciate it. I know my live sessions is very sporadic at best, but we will try to actually be more disciplined with regards to this. That's a small promise I made to myself and to myself. I don't want to make promises to other people and not follow up. So, yeah, guys, so I hope to see you guys soon. In the next coming episode, I'm going to dive deeper on why I chose stocks like DNEX. I'm going to maybe create some graphs. I'm going to maybe create, I'm going to come up with some stories. That way we have a better visual representation. I think today, and also the next stock I want to look at is also Hibiscus, why I picked that particular stock. We're going to do a deep dive on why I picked that particular stock. That way, you guys will actually have more benefit from me talking in more detail and in depth. So with that, I think this is just really a small episode for me, just to pen down my thoughts and share it with you guys, and kind of reach out to you guys and see how you guys are doing. With that, okay, guys, I hope to see you guys in the next few episodes. Always stay invested, always keep on learning, and take care, guys. Really appreciate you guys coming on, giving me a thumbs up. I really do. Thank you.